Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to round 2 in this subject that involves Amber Turd, aka the woman that shits the bed, not only literally, but figuratively as well. And what I was directed to, I don't think you guys are ready for this. You guys might want to prep some ibuprofen in the meantime, because what we're going to be getting into is going to cause some massive headaches. The Root tweets out, Amber Heard verdict sends a message to black women everywhere, and we can tell from the quote tweets to likes ratio that this is not going to go over too well. Like right from the jump, it shows the type of lengths that certain media outlets will go to in order to try and frame a dishonest and counterfeit narrative contrary to what the actual facts are, and I'm already regretting getting into this, but I'm committed to it, so let's see what this is all about here. On Wednesday, a jury in Virginia decided that actor Johnny Depp had been defamed by ex-wife Amber Heard and her 2018 op-ed published by the Washington Post. Depp was awarded $15 million in compensatory and punitive damages, but could only legally receive up to $10.35 million. On Wednesday, a jury in Virginia decided that actor Johnny Depp had been defamed by ex-wife Amber Heard and her 2018 op-ed published by the Washington Post. Depp was awarded $15 million in compensatory and punitive damages, but could only legally receive up to $10.35 million. Heard did win one claim in the case and received $2 million. I'm heartbroken that the mountain of evidence still is not enough to stand up to the disproportionate power, influence, and sway of my ex-husband, Heard said in a statement shortly after the verdict was announced. Jesus Christ. Cry me a fucking river, okay? You got caught in your mountain of lies and evidence piled against you, okay? It has nothing to do with the influence and the power of Johnny Depp like you are trying to claim. See, this right here is you trying to muddy the waters and take away from the facts and the events. You got caught being the abusive bitch in the relationship, and now you're paying for it. Oh, but guys, it gets even worse. I'm even more disappointed with what this verdict means for other women. It is a setback. It sets back the clock to a time when a woman who spoke up and spoke out could be publicly shamed and humiliated. It sets back the idea that violence against women is to be taken seriously, she elaborated. Again, no, it doesn't, because this right here actually shows, even more so, that abuse has no gender and that literally anybody can be the abuser and literally anybody can be abused. You just don't like the fact that your own narrative against Johnny Depp that you were trying to portray for years against him has suddenly shattered into a million pieces. This isn't about abuse against women. This is about you and your damn lies and ego, as well as your gaslighting, as you're trying to curry up as much pity as possible, so that way your legion of simps can back you up instead of telling the truth you choose to hide in your little echo chamber of idiots. If the mistreatment of a wealthy blonde-haired, blue-eyed white actress is ridiculed by the world, what does that mean for black women? For 6 weeks, Heard testified how Depp not only sexually abused her, but also physically assaulted her throughout their relationship. She claimed that he headbutted her as well as punched her and dragged her around by her hair. Heard maintains that everything she wrote in the op-ed entitled, "I spoke up against sexual violence and faced our culture's wrath. That has to change," was true. Depp denied all allegations of abuse. Yeah, the reason why the allegations were denied is because there was not supplementary proof to back up those claims, where on the opposite side of the spectrum, there was plenty of evidence to back up your abuse towards Johnny Depp. Voice recordings and all, not to mention testimonies too. But Amber, see, you were caught lying and contradicting yourself so many times, it ain't no wonder why hardly anybody believes you. Because you come off as conniving and lying and an abusive bitch that should not be believed. And this right here, because of you single-handedly set back the momentum of the Me Too movement, which is meant for people to come out and share their stories and experiences of abuse. You hijacked it and you ruined its credibility. And the fact that now this is starting to turn into a racial issue, like, how do you even come to that? What sort of mental gymnastics goalpost moving do you have to do in order for that to even make somewhat of sense? Well, I don't think even Einstein could figure that out because it makes no sense. Jesus Christ. Let's keep going, guys. For black women who do not have whiteness or fame or money to protect them, Heard's words of the verdict as a setback ring especially true. No, they don't. Whether you believe her or not, I don't, she's full of shit. The way the world treated Heard was downright cruel and uncalled for. It was deservedly so, actually. Not only were her bruises placed under a microscope by forensic experts during the trial, social media joined in on the skepticism. And the skepticism actually proved credible because a lot of what Amber Heard was claiming turned out to be 100% fecal matter. It was 100% lies and bullshit. Heard was turned in everything from memes to murals mocking the validity of her abuse. Some even believed Depp when he said that she was the aggressor in the relationship. If all of Heard's privilege couldn't protect her from such viciousness, black women, like always, remain even more vulnerable. Alright, I'm about ready to fucking snap here. My headache is at an absolute peak right now. First off, there is actual evidence that shows Amber being the aggressor. Like, do these people not know how to research facts and evidence as well as events that take place? Like, you can watch the cases for yourself. There is mountains of evidence. Like, I don't know how people are this stupid to try and justifiably write something that is factually incorrect. Amber was the aggressor. Amber was the abuser. Point blank, period, bottom line. Oh my god. As we've seen from Tina Turner to Rihanna, from Megan Thee Stallion to the dozens of young black women R. Kelly abused, our pain becomes punchlines and our humanity is invalidated. Okay? How? Do we have any citations to back up what you had just claimed? Do we have any proof to back that up? I'll go ahead and wait. In the meantime, let's finish with this trash. From what happened to Heard is another vile reminder to women, particularly black women, that nothing can guarantee our safety. I've literally got nothing else to say other than this article being a textbook example of how fake news and fake media try to spin dishonest and counterfeit narratives to try and make people believe something that either isn't the case or didn't straight up happen at all. And this article is proof of exactly that. The amount of mental gymnastics, the amount of lies. Oh my god, this is just absolutely beyond brain dead. Like, what the hell? And if there's anything that's going to set anything back that relates to abuse, it's fake-ass bullshit like this that try to come up with dishonest and nonsensical narratives that don't even relate to each other and make any sense. How does this affect black women? I don't understand. Like, here's the thing, okay, is that abuse has no gender, has no race, has no religion, has none of this shit whatsoever. Abuse has no bias, okay? Abuse comes in all different shapes and sizes, different places, all of that stuff. I don't know how many times I can say this or how many ways I can put it simply. Like, abuse it's abuse. Like, plain and simple. Now, getting back to this tweet right here, the replies, oh my god. You could give a chef's kiss for some of these replies. Let's get into the savagery. We have one user saying, quote unquote, how do I make this about me? Showcasing a screenshot of the title of the article, and yeah, sounds about right. Another user says, more along the lines of quote unquote, how do I make this about racism? Well, Amber and Johnny Depp's case isn't about racism. That's just it. This user says, Amber didn't even have black eyes, to which another user responds, she has a black heart and a black soul. And that right there is correct. This user says, on behalf of all the black women in the world, we kindly reject this message. Thank you. To which we have a reply that says, all those in favor of this motion say aye. Aye. Well, you can count me in too. Aye. Oh, this one is interesting if it's true. We have ourselves this user tweeting out an image that says the following. Abuser Amber Heard joins Black Lives Matter protest with staged photo. It honestly wouldn't be too surprising if she tried to pull a PR stunt like that just to try to get a little bit of credibility for herself. And this user also ends up saying the following. She also dropped an N-bomb in text to a security guy who ran for coffee. That came out in the UK trial when he testified, and we have ourselves an image that showcases a back and forth conversation between security and Amber is the red blocks with the text, and you can see at the bottom, well, yeah, I don't think I need to say the rest. And finally, we have ourselves an old email of hers leaked. Subject line, stereotypes are fun, where we have ourselves an image showcasing an email and an image that's attached to that email. Yeah. I think you guys can easily get the picture here. We have another user saying, Amber Heard is black, to which someone replied, she's mixed. And the reply here, this one I absolutely love. She's half white and half abuser. Yup, sounds about right. Okay, at least some of the replies to this madness is slowly but surely taking away the edge and the insanity away that I was feeling when I was going through this article. My god, man. I honestly don't even know what else I can say here that hasn't already been said or is repetitious. But my god, man, the media going out of their way to try to defend Amber Heard, even though there's facts and evidence that is indisputable, it just absolutely blows my mind. These people have to either be stupid, paid off, or both. Or maybe she actually, behind the scenes, threatened to abuse them if they didn't write nicely about her. Take your pick. But anyways, if you guys managed to survive through that madness, then I applaud you big time, because this was absolutely tough to get through, let me tell you that. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, I don't think I need to say anything more. I think we more than said what we need to say and proven the points that we need to prove. So I want to say thank you guys very much for watching, and I'm sorry if you guys lost a few brain cells along the way. I know I have, and I might need to take a little nappy poo after this, but thank you guys very much for watching. Thank you for your time as well in viewing this video. Have yourself a damn good one, people, and I'll see you next time.